Yo, it's Mo. How does a millionaire prepare for a recession? It seems like a recession is coming. It seems like we're in a recession. That could be a possibility. What exactly are you supposed to do? Every indicator is pointing to it, even though people like Jim Crater and Kathy Wood say that it's not coming, but they're the geniuses in the room. So recession is coming. We've had incredible growth, incredible rallies in the market, incredible rallies in the economy over the past decade. This is part of the cycle. The pendulum is going to swing the other way. What do I do? What am I doing to prepare for a recession? Well, I'm going to tell you a couple of different things that I do. Then I'm going to let you know what you should do. I'm going to preface this. You're not in my situation. I'm not in your situation. So it's going to be different for us. But these are general guidelines of what I'm doing and what I think that the average investor should be doing. So number one, and I think this is something that I've been doing for multiple years, but I've been building this position, and it's having cash. I want to have some dry powder when I am ready to go out and execute on some positions. We've been seeing a lot of stocks that are beginning to fall. Those are the types of opportunities that I want to be able to capitalize on and capitalize on in a very big way. Number two goes to this point. It's exiting positions that I have been in and I think that are basically overvalued at this point. I've had some stocks out there that I've been in and they've gone for incredible runs, and they've gone to runs to valuations that I don't necessarily think that they should be at. Because I see the recession coming and I think that the valuations are a little bit rich, I'm going to take a little bit of cash off the top and be able to put it into my little cash pile. So I think that this is a very important thing that needs to be done only on positions that are a little bit frothy at this point. Number three, continue generating cash flow. Notice the common theme here. It's all about having cash flow. So whether it's real estate, whether it's options, whether it's doing some side gig, whatever it is to keep generating cash flow for me, that's what I'm doing. Paul has the 8 or 9 businesses upstairs. I don't. So I find different ways to do it. I do have some real estate. I have my options. I do have some businesses that I'm invested in that can bring in some money. But this is a way that I can just keep generating cash as I have a lot of cash sitting on the sidelines. Number 4. Options. Why do I like options? Options are important for me because I can generate cash and I can get a chance of getting assigned shares at a price that I want to own certain stocks. Let's just pull up a random example. Let's put Apple up here. It's the example everybody uses. It's at $145 a share right now. Now I don't want to own Apple at $145, but I do want to own Apple somewhere in the sub 120 range. So let's say that I sell options on this at 120. I'm going to generate cash. Of course, it's going to go into the pile, which I love. And I might get assigned these shares at 120. I want to own shares of Apple at 120. So this is exactly how I can do it. So I'm basically killing 2 birds with 1 stone, which is a great thing. Thing is T-bills, 90-day treasury bills. This is what I like. So when I have all this cash sitting on the sideline, what can I do with it? Well, instead of it just sitting there and getting 0%, I could basically lend my money to the government over a 90-day period, and I can get a return of, I think it's sitting at about 2.23% right now. So it's better than 0, and it's basically secured by the government. They're going to say, I'm going to say, if the government goes away, if they default, then we have a lot more problems than my 90-day T-bills and everything that I'm showing you right here. So I like to keep my cash in 90-day treasury bills. It just helps me. Now, this is for me. Remember, this is my guide to what I do as a person that's a millionaire. It's been a video that's been requested. What do you do as the average investor? Number 1, it's a budget. Budget, and not in dollar amounts. How do you spell budget? Budget. There you go. You got to do it in percentages. Understand what you're spending. Understand what you're saving. All of that useless stuff. Guys, times are going to get tough. They're going to get better again, but they are going to be tough. It's just a factor. It's just a fact of the cycle that we're going to be in. Have a budget. Cut unnecessary spending. Maybe don't go to the movies. Maybe stay at home. Maybe don't go out to eat as much. Maybe stay at home. It's going to help you out in the long run. Save. Just what I was saying. Maybe don't go out to eat as much. Cook at home. Maybe you can't go on this trip this year. Save, save, save. It's going to be very important for you. Number 3, very, very important. Very important. Do not stop investing. Guys, the saying of time in market is better than timing market is very true. If you're the average investor and you're putting money into ETFs month in, month out, keep investing in them. You are going to be burned if you try to time the market, if you go to cash, if you do something crazy like that. Now, along these lines, this is also what I don't want you to do. Don't try to play catch up. Don't play. And what do I mean by that? I'm not even going to write it. Don't play catch up. What do I mean by that? It means Don't go and YOLO money into things. Don't say, hey, I'm sitting here, I'm 45 years old, the market's getting pretty down right now. What can I do? I can go dump a ton of money into this stock hoping that it goes to the moon. Do not do that. Don't try to play catch up. If you're 45, you have a very, very long time of investing left. Yes, you're starting a little bit later than you wanted to. Don't worry about it and keep being consistent about your investments. And lastly, be the best that you can be in your job. Okay? 5, it comes down to job. Make yourself non-replaceable. This is what you need to do. You need to keep generating that cash for you and your family and make sure that you are the best person in the room at your job. Make yourself irreplaceable. There's a lot of people upstairs that do that here. Unfortunately, out in the world, there's a lot of people that just go to work and try to get by. You need to be that person that can hold that job all the way through a recession and make a company want to keep you. And I'm going to add one more. Number 6, invest in yourself and learn new skills. Guys, you will realize over this period of time that my handwriting and my math is not the best. But you'll get over that. That's why I have my quant Paul. Learn new skills. Invest in yourself. Understand that you might make some type of career change. Listen, when recessions happen, opportunities come out there. And if you are the best in that field, or you learn something that you can replace somebody else, especially if you can replace somebody else that's cheaper and work your way up as times get better, you are going to be in a really, really good spot. The more you learn, the less you're going to fear. I'll catch you on the flippity flop.